What's good, bro?
What's good, bro? Turn that TV in the background.
Let me mute this shit, man. Oh man, fuck. Let me stop the cam too.
We live. Let a few people. Hit that like button, y'all. Early live.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, baby. Shit getting real out here in the field, man.
Bad. It's looking bad for your boy.
It's looking real bad. Share the live, man. Share the live. Hit the like button. Share the live.
Yeah, we went live last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, JJ here. J Mool in the building.
We went live last night. We're gonna do a live tomorrow night, though. We're just doing an early live today. Quick little
Yeah,
live.
man. While it's hot.
We'll do a Friday night live.
Mario Jr., East New York in the building. Okay. ENY.
Friday night live tomorrow, so make sure, it be crowded at night. That's what it be. Everybody be live and shit. You know what I mean?
ENY in the building.
Hit the like button for the G's, man.
Yeah, hit the like button. Pressed by Miggs in the building.
Oh, word? I see on his phone or something.
Pressed by Miggs. We was talking about you last night, man.
Word, Daddy said no comment on the Vizu jeans.
But somebody, Kobe Irvin, said you sold him some fake truths too, though. So I don't know. It's all across the board between me and you. Yeah, I guess what I did rubbed off on you, and you rubbed it off on him.
Fuck the idea.
Yeah, he's like, I might have, shit, Maddie got me, I'm gonna get him. There you go, Kobe Irvin. He said you sold him some fake truths, so. But I heard about the scheme you had going on, my nigga. I heard about the shit that you had going on. That was crazy. I heard you was getting bread with that shit. You took it to a whole nother level beyond what I was doing. A whole nother level. Nah, but we was talking about, actually, Miggs, we was talking about ASAP Rocky and ASAP Relly. And ASAP Relly was ASAP Rocky's best friend in high school, right? So I was saying, and ASAP Relly is snitching on ASAP Rocky. I told Poro that'll be like Pressed by Miggs telling on you. And y'all was mad tight in high school right now.
And then Batty said, shit, we never knew.
No, you said that, nigga. Don't put it on me. You said that. You said that.
Colorado in the building.
Yeah, man, nasty word. They was high school best friends. High school best friends, bro. That's crazy, bro.
You said if Ebony ain't saved him, we would have knew.
No, you said that. I said that was good. You said all that, nigga. All you gotta do is listen to the live, Mix. Listen to that. Ebony saved him.
Excuse me.
That nigga shot his friend from high school. But y'all, all right, so he shot his friend from high school. Just Tyson. You just said he shot his friend from he shot at his friend. I don't know. Did he get hit?
Yeah, I think he got grazed or something.
He shot. All right, he got grazed. What was the issue that caused the situation? What did his friend do to him?
He said, "Come home, I'm still gonna be the man." His friend, I think he I don't know.
What did Relly do to him?
It had to be something to call for a meeting, though.
Huh?
It had to be something going on for them to call him for a meeting.
Yeah, to call him for a meeting. So what did his friend steal from him? It's looking like this. It's the same situation. Look at Chief Keef with what's the one he kicked out that stole his shit from him?
Boss Top.
That's his man. He thought was his man.
He stole Pampers or something.
Yeah, he stole Pampers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what were you saying? He shot, but that's still like, all right, that's your see him how you see him, bro. Like, you going to the authorities. This shit done been 2-3 years ago. What year? When did this take place? 2019?
I think he's going for a bag, Batty. That's why it's money motivated.
What I'm saying is, all right, boom. The police ain't even. He don't even. The charge. Remember when he got locked up and they searched his crib?
Yeah.
Those charges is non-existent now, bro.
They didn't find nothing in his crib.
They don't have no evidence for this shit, my nigga. So
that's the thing. I think he just doing it for the police report. He's not gonna show up to court. He's not gonna go through with the conviction for Rocky, but he's doing it for a civil suit.
But even doing it for a civil suit, right? Like my nigga, like if they don't have enough for a criminal investigation, bro. Like, dog, come on, man. That shit is wrong. Period.
It is.
He should have handled that shit how you handle it, bro.
All right, so when Jay stabbed Lance and Lance got paid, what was the difference?
Oh, Lance sued Jay?
Jay paid Lance under the table, so he wouldn't go through with the whole the case, the charges.
That'd have been a better way to handle the situation then. Had somebody would go get lawyers and publicity involved. That's snitching, bro. Police involved. That's snitching. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around the situation.
Snitching,
that is snitching, my nigga. That is snitching. You had the police, nigga. He went whatever. Basically, he caused the raid because they ran an ASAP Rocky house in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So when the police, like, they got to get probable cause, like they just ran in Trump house. Somebody provided information. He provided information for the police. The police ran in Rocky house. He might still got the gun that he shot at me with. You know what I'm saying? Come on, he provided information. He cooperated. He's a cooperator. ASAP Ratty.
You feel the way about ASAP Rocky. What his name is? What is real name? Relly. Because since yesterday you had some conviction about this.
You know what I'm saying?
But speaking about snitches, B,
is
it possible? It might be some snitches in the YSL camp.
A lot of them got indicted. Loose lips sink ships.
So let's give them a little background. We did a piece on Donovan, Big Nut, Pause, Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Gave him some background info about allegedly, that's what started the whole YFN, YSL beef, with I guess Lucci and them showing some allegiance to Nut, and Thug and them showing allegiance to Sex Money Murder. We also read some court transcripts as far as some people having a conversation, alleging that it might have been about Nut with the whole, certain things got to get moved, so certain things could take place. I don't know the exact verbatim that was said, but it was something like that with that conversation that they said was like one of the top SMN members in Atlanta, St. Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we know there's some history there. So now it came out that supposedly there's some paperwork out now. We're gonna shout out to Fuchsia's TV because this is his post. And his post said it might be over for Thug. YSL members allegedly snitching Young Thug said that he was aware of the shooting of Donovan Thomas and orchestrated it. Now, if you go right here, there's some paperwork. I can't really read it that much. So I'm just gonna say what it says over here on the side. Yeah. The new documents released indicate that some YSL members may have turned on Young Thug. Multiple suspects stated that Young Thug was aware and orchestrated the killing of Donovan Thomas. One member, Kenneth Copeland, so that's the name of the member right there, allegedly. Kenneth Copeland allegedly told police that he was with Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, when he rented a silver Infiniti from Hertz on January 7, 2015. He confessed that the same Infiniti was the one used in the hit on January 10, 2015. Multiple eyewitnesses stated that they saw Thug at a gas station near the murder scene just minutes after the shooting. Copeland also confessed that Thug met up with him and some members that told him they just killed Nut when they got into his car. He also confessed the member met up with the suspected shooters at Young Thug's Midtown Atlanta condo before fleeing Miami. What you think about all that before we break it down? Everything I just said. I think he's sending the text out. Hold on.
I'm not saying. I think it looked bad for Thug, bro.
But they're not charging him with a murder yet.
Nah, I mean, but that's conspiracy. They say I can read the thing on the sheet. It says,
all right.
Victim was a high-ranking member of the Inglewood family street gang. Multiple witnesses report seeing Williams at a gas station near where the homicide occurred just minutes after the shooting, as well as seeing Williams at a restaurant in the immediate area of the shooting right after it occurred. Using cellular data obtained in prior search warrants by 88 Sprinkle, multiple suspects and known gang members called Williams' phone in the hours and minutes leading up to the shooting and the hours and minutes preceding the shooting. Using the same data, multiple suspects and known gang members were found to be leaving the general area of the shooting and relocating to Williams' residence in Midtown Atlanta right after the shooting. Wow. Multiple suspects, persons of interest, and known gang members stated Williams was aware of the shooting and orchestrated it. Kenneth Copeland, one of the eyewitnesses and close associate of Williams, stated he was with Williams when he rented the car used in the shooting and advised he knew it was the one of the suspects used in the drive-by shooting. Kenneth Copeland stated that he was in the parking lot of a McDonald's immediately following the shooting. This McDonald's is located at Old Hateville Road and a car in Cleveland Avenue. That's where he at, Cleveland, Atlanta. Kenneth Copeland said he observed Williams driving his personal car, a white Jeep, pull into the parking lot and observed Damie Keon Garlington, Demaz McMullen, Shannon Jackson, Diamante Kendricks, Garlington exited Williams' car and entered Copeland's vehicle and told him they just killed Nut, referring to the remaining occupant with Williams. Multiple witnesses stated immediately following the shooting, Williams and the suspected shooters met at Williams' condo located in Midtown of Atlanta. The suspects then parked the rental car and took their belongings and fled to Miami, Florida.
All right, so they're saying he wasn't part of this murder. He was around the vicinity, and they used his car. Maybe he was the mastermind behind it.
He orchestrated it. They're basically saying that he green lighted it.
All right, but why did it take 7 years for this information to come out? If they had cellular data and all that from back then,
because they needed confirmation from a corroborating witness. The cellular data and all that, but they needed somebody to turn.
That's crazy.
Because like they can do all that, they can come up with the pieces to the puzzle, a hypothesis, but they need somebody to turn.
You think they're just trying to overcharge Thug so eventually something serious will stick and they get him for a little 15, 10 years or something? Or you think
I ain't gonna say that a lot, bro. That right there, because basically that right there is a lot for RICO is like very, very like that right there alone, my nigga. And dude Kenneth Copeland get on the stand, bro.
But what would he get on the stand if Thug's not charged for a murder? What would he get on the stand to say about Thug?
No, the RICO. This is the acts contributing. Like you gotta understand, they're not charging him.
The acts contributing to the criminal enterprise, right?
Yes, this is it right here, bro.
Yeah,
this can spawn charges to come further on down the line. But as far as the RICO is concerned, and they got all of them, they got cellular data. They can go back to the rental agreement and trace the rental agreement to his grandmother or so.
Yeah, that's the part that he's gonna have to. He's gonna say it was stolen. Not that they returned it after, right?
No, you can't say if they returned it.
Word.
Like Live IT 313 said, underlying acts of the overarching conspiracy.
No, he said, look, he said, Vel said, man, he said, she said, this is what they're saying in the court papers, though. We talking about some court papers.
This is court papers.
This ain't no made up shit.
This is court. This is an indictment, bro. I just read it.
We know they got to prove it. We just saying what the law is saying at the moment.
I just read it, bro. I just read it. That's what the papers say.
This is it right here, but it's just so far.
I zoomed in and I read it, bro. Kenneth Copeland is the eyewitness. He's in PC. Wherever he's at, he is. They're protecting him with fucking. That's why I said, Mr. Limrock, the more players on the team, the more mouths to talk, bro. They got too many people in. Look, let's look at the same thing happened with Casanova, right? How many people got picked up in his indictment? Like 28? 20 something?
Yeah. I think Wolf was sentenced in today or something, I'm mistaken, coming up.
So, like, all right, it's a lot of people in that indictment. Everybody ain't gonna stand tall, my nigga.
I think they might be playing this for a bigger push this into a bigger gang RICO indictment, like a gang indictment.
My nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this: if it don't work, this is what the feds are sitting back watching. This is what's gonna happen. The feds are sitting back watching. They letting the state hold this right now.
Yeah, I think the feds might come.
If the feds are sitting back
they
watching,
might not, because they want that DA to get her shit off though. They might not.
No, the feds are gonna let it play out. And listen, my nigga.
Yeah.
They're gonna let it play out in state court, and if it don't, look, listen what I'm gonna tell you. All right, Gotti, when he was going, John Gotti, earlier when he was calling the Teflon Don, all of them shits, except maybe like one of them was like state. You know what I'm saying? Giuliani, state, and then the feds came. He beat one of them. Then the next one, they got a nigga to snitch. Sammy the Bull, and some others, and Gotti got life.
You know what's crazy? I think Gunna gonna have to take a deal, cop out or something.
Yeah, Gunna gonna have to cop out.
I don't think he's gonna take it to trial.
Thug might cop out, my nigga.
Thug gonna get hit. They gonna be offering him years, months. Well, he's in the state, so years. He gonna get double. He's offering him double-digit years. But I'm thinking about Gunna. They might remember people say Gunna could just take it to trial and beat it. But all this coming now is making it. They get him on the RICO alone. They can get him on the RICO alone. They don't even need no other shit from him. The drug shit and all that other shit. Yeah, they got to take a plea. If this shit like this, they already got one snitch.
We got 202 people in here and 38 likes, man. Hit the like button, man. Somebody we ain't asking for y'all to hit the Cash App. Y'all can do that if y'all want to. Shout out to Mo for super chatting the Deuce a couple times. But at least we got over 200 people in. We should have some more likes than 38 likes, man. Because we giving it to y'all today, B.
And it's fucking 4 in the afternoon. Man, come on, have some energy.
For real. Show some love.
Shit. You know what I mean? Right. But somebody else gonna snitch now though, B. Now that they got already one person documented.
Yeah, it's more than that's the one they just let out the bag. His lawyer's telling him, like, yo, dog, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of shit. Then, like, yo, getting caught with that gun with the switch in the crib with other known felons.
Yeah.
My nigga, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, say the only way he can get out of that, the new indictments, is if he beats the original indictment. And if this is in the original indictment, the shit with Kenneth Copeland, come on, bro. How are they gonna prove? He gonna go in front of Kevin Lyles. Kevin Lyles gonna come to court, cry again on the stand, and talk about all the positive stuff he does. And T.I. Tip, all of them niggas. But they know, like, come on, bro.
And don't forget, what about Lucci still got it? He got his case still. We don't even know what's going to come out in that case.
Yo, and look, this is the thing about it. I was talking to Moolah today. Jay Moolah, he was saying, like Lucci case, right? Because Lucci with they charging, like, Lucci cases with the murder with his own man, but like...
Oh, yeah, no, but I'm saying if they get a snitch on Lucci's side, right? Boom. You got what's going on the Nut side as far as how they kill Nut. Now, if you get a snitch on Lucci's side, we're going to get both sides to the story. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to know the revenge, what incidents actually took place, who was behind it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we getting the first-hand side of the Thug side now. Oh, they did this. They went to Miami. They fled to Miami. They met up at Thug crib. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg from more things that's going to come out. It was back and forth.
They tracking That's the shit AB was telling me when we did an interview with him. He talking about like they can go and see, you know, where your shit ping at, my nigga. And whatever phone Thug had at the time is pinging at a gas, whatever that gas, that shit, they can see where it pinging at in that vicinity, bro. I'm gonna be like, all right, we talked about the shit the other day, right? Like, you know, shout out, free my man Stitch Low. You know what I'm saying? But the main contributing factor in his case, because I read his paperwork, in Stitch case, is a phone, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's a phone pinging.
But even in the AB interview we did, phones pinging came up. Even in a lot of things, a lot of people get pinged. That's how they locate you. They feel to an area.
You know
but I'm saying once these more snitches, we really got one that you said let out the bag. So wait till the rest. If that's one already. They ain't even been sitting up for too long yet. My thing is what Thug and them do. $1 million defense team, Gunner, what do? Do they let the lawyers take them for $1 million in defense just to still get them time in jail? Like, what do? They cop out? Like, I don't think Thug is thinking cop out right now because he's facing some serious shit.
I mean, what's up, G Source? Long time no see, man.
G Source in the building. What do you say about that though, right? He can hold it down. He's gangster. This is what he signed up for, B. King Slime. What do you think? What do you say about that? 1 million shooters on payroll.
It was empty.
We spoke to a bunch of dudes talking about Thug got it. Thug got it, you feel me? He got it sold up. Is this what he signed up for?
Yeah, he did.
When Thug hit the compound, is he a big bloody in the system?
Probably, as long as it's. But why would you go from $1 million mansions to?
You know what I'm saying? That's his life. He got made his money. He got to lay in it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You're going from $1 million mansions to a 6x9 cell.
You're entitled to your opinion, GQ. He said not everybody want to cry, free him. Now everybody want to cry, maybe free him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking on both sides. Everybody got an opinion. That's what should be about. Leave that to. Yeah, I think he was a little too deep though. I think it was so lax out there with the like they wasn't gang indicting people and like you feel me. I think he was just too lax. Like he was just living that all that money, all that power. That music is fire. I think it was just like.
I mean, he's touring the world. He's been overseas. Like, you know,
he's active in Georgia.
Leo, Cohen, you know what I'm saying? Like he was experiencing, like you gotta look how he looked before he got on. Like if you see before and after with Thug, like you know what I'm saying, and like his mom, he got a lot of brothers, he got a lot of siblings. You know what I'm saying? They from the projects. Like this is new life, new exposures to him. So
I'm sure the money's still gonna be coming in.
Of course, he's gonna get money. I mean, they can't take his money from him. He's spending a lot of his money.
Sam gonna be good as far as like, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes there is a law. I don't know. In New York State, you can't make money off of talking about crimes you convicted of or some shit like if you got a victim or something you can't. They don't allow you to profit off that. That's in New York State. I don't know if it's federally or how that is in Georgia.
I don't know. Karma? Could it be karma? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Streets is undefeated. I think they just had it light out there. New York, they was, they've been gang indictments, 50 people here, 30 people here. I feel like this new gang indictment shit they bring to Atlanta is like soon they had it sweet out there for a while. Sweet out there for a while. But Thug look like he faces some shit. Let me see if I can find another article on the whole.
Yeah, man. It's just like, the New York Son of Samuel, Young World. That's it exactly. The Son of Samuel, you can't profit off of. Like I don't know. But see, the music, they ain't saying if they use this is a groundbreaking kind of case because how they're using the music and this is different altogether. It's a real trial experiment. And that's why the rappers are saying free Thug because they saying they're using the lyrics and that takes away from your second right amendment, freedom of speech and all that. Not second right amendment, whatever your freedom of speech amendment. And that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, some people lost their lives. It's just all dirty, nasty work.
What was dude name you said?
Who?
The dude that snitched?
Kenneth Copeland.
I found an article of a Kenneth Copeland from Georgia, but I don't know if it's the same thing. Let's check. Let's read it. Hold on. Let me look for a second. Let me see. Hold on.
Rappers are gonna do the gospel.
Hold on.
Yeah, you right, Mr. Lindrock. Second is firearms. I think your freedom of speech is your First Amendment right.
This is Atlanta, right? WSB TV, Atlanta.
Yeah.
It says former officer charged with trying to interfere with investigation into gang member boyfriend. This was an article from November 10th of 2021. It says a former city of South Fulton police officer who resigned amid internal affairs investigations out of jail after investigators arrested and charged her with multiple felonies last month. Spoken over says she was stunned to learn about the charges. He is accused of abusing her badge to protect her boyfriend. Investigators say Aaliyah Jackson, who joined the city's police force in 2019, was booked into jail last month on felony charges after she tried to interfere with a major police operation targeting Metro Atlanta's most notorious drug dealers and gang members. Among the suspects there was Jackson's boyfriend, Kenneth Copeland, a convicted felon and documented gang member who served time in federal prison. Police arrested Copeland October 27 after they say he was caught driving his girlfriend's car with a loaded gun inside. This might be the same dude right here. Might be the same. I don't know. It's got the same name in Georgia. Gang member. I don't know. That's the same name though, right? Kenneth Copeland, you said, right?
Yeah, but he's not the cop. His girlfriend is.
No, that's what he said. This is the boyfriend, Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah. Somebody was saying a dirty cop don't call it a conspiracy. He's not a cop. His girlfriend is.
Let's go look back.
It ain't no conspiracy at all.
Hold on. You see right here, look. This is another article. Right here.
That's the officer.
That's the officer, the girl.
Hello. Yeah.
See YSL? Is he YSL? I don't know. He said that's him. I don't know. It's the same name. 291 to build. Hit the like button. Yeah, come on. Get us over 100 likes, man. 87 likes. Almost 300 people in here, man.
Definitely. At least 100 likes. A cop's sworn to protect the public, helping a criminal boyfriend.
Is that done? That might be the rat. I don't know. Let me see. It was on that gossip. It was on. Oh, they had a picture of him?
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna check them out.
Who knows YSL? Who be watching all their videos? His son from YSL? He said he got locked up in 2021. That means he was snitching for another year.
Yeah, possibly.
That's better.
Possibly.
Check that IG page, B. Oh, you moving? Like a 5-piece for Doug. Shit. A 5-piece? I don't know. I don't even think they coming with Doug at nothing less than 15. That's crazy. And he got the charges yesterday for the switch, the drugs. What about Yad Gotti that he say he snitched saying he gave Duke the murder weapon? The girl who posted it said it in the comments. They told me he was already hot. They said the most notorious drug dealers and gang members in the Atlanta metro area. So some was already hot.
That shit
I
crazy.
need somebody that had life and gave that back those home now. I don't know. Georgia's weird. Like, you got money, you could get a jail after the fact. You check that page, B?
It's a gossip in the city, right?
Yeah.
I see it, man. It's like it's private.
Oh, it's private.
Yeah. It's a couple of them though. Gossip in the city. No post yet. There's one with like a thing of LA. Private.
If Doug get 40 years without no crazy record, because Doug had done jail time before though. He had sat up for a little while before. He probably got a gun charge or something before.
If they give Thug more than 40 years, they're making him example for rap community. I mean, what is he facing in Georgia for RICO?
All those charges, I don't know, but he got to be some shit.
Because like I said, like the new indictment is pending upon the conviction of the first indictment. Has to be.
Doug is gonna live his best life in prison, call it hubby. And you know what's crazy though? All that shit. Look at that shit. Doing all that shit. Now you get to that shit. Like,
that shit will come back to haunt him.
That shit is just crazy, man. From doing all that shit on the internet, if it was trolling, if it was really you, to now you in a like an area that's like, do that shit now and see how that shit work out. That shit crazy.
Who this dude? Big Report Gang. He need to get out of here.
He's spamming.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
He blocked his ass up.
Yeah, he's finished.
He said Thug Thug wasn't trying to leave that mansion, bro. You wildin'. You wildin'.
He's not trying to leave that mansion, bro.
He was already in Atlanta. If he wanted to do all that,
he
he did it right in Midtown where that condo was at or whatever. He would have been good. He ain't have to go to jail to live that lifestyle.
Like I said, it's gonna be Kev Lyles and them coming to the trial, crying, talking about all the stuff he does for the community. This, that, and the third. That's gonna be the talk. All the stuff he does. You know what I'm saying? He's back. This guy's a big scam.
He's a yo baddie and Poro. Any new information on casting over 2 times? Nah, but I heard the feds is asking for 20 years for Dick Wolf after he copped out. He pled guilty and the feds asking for 20. I ain't hearing nothing about cash yet though.
If they're convicted, what will we all learn from this? Let's talk about it. I mean, I'm not listening. It's nothing for me to learn. I done been through the system. I know what they're facing. They're young and they're going through, like, this is a real experience. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what will we learn? It's nothing for me to learn.
Next generation is a cautionary tale for the next generation for sure.
It's definitely a cautionary tale for the next generation. What will they learn?
They learn. Yeah, they need to learn from it.
They need to learn from this. Especially
artists. And you know why? It's a cautionary. It's sad that young Thug got to go through this. But you know why it's a super learning for certain people? Because he's a successful artist. He's not one of these artists that just came out. He's not one of these struggling artists that had to sell drugs because he was, you understand what I'm saying? He's a successful artist. So that's the thing to learn from that shit. It can happen to anybody.
I didn't say it was a superseding indictment, G-Source. I said that because this is all state. I said this new indictment is pending upon the first indictment getting, because basically the search warrant occurred as a result of the original charges. So if he beats the original charges, then that shit is, but he got to beat the original charges. I'm asking. Oh, no, I don't know. It's a new indictment. They added more charges to him, and it's superseding. This is the result from this new indictment is the result from what they found in his crib when they ran in his crib, like the gun, drugs, and shit like that. And I guess hanging with, because in Georgia they got a law like you hang with other gang members, some gang activity shit.
This right here, this comment though, this is why sometimes I say some shit is just too close to be coincidental, right? If you dive deep into the information that's out there about the case, it relates to this question. He says, y'all remember when Thug was bailing people out of jail in that video,
bailing
right?
his own people out too.
Exactly. Listen, pay the fee. That's my shit, right? It came out allegedly that some of the people he bailed out ended up going on a drill dealing with some YSL shit. Like it came, you know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of like related. Like
yeah, he bailed regular people out, but he bailed his own people out in all of that.
And then the same people that he bailed out, the people that was his, they got him for a shooting later on. as far as like gang business. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Like certain shit I say is like it's not. It can't all be coincidental. You understand what I'm saying? And what I say, he said you can learn from it. At some point, you gotta like not own up to your shit. But if they got you, they got you. It's like what you gonna do now? It's too early, ready to say it though. It's kind of early. We had to see what the outcome is. But this shit's definitely a cautionary tale for the next generation and the next hip hop in general. Cause Thug is moving out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we early today, but we gonna do a late live tomorrow, Friday night live. Just do an early live today. He did that shit. I don't know if he did it or not, but it's like a lot of things is coming out. Let's read the Fuchsia's thing one more time. Let's read this one more time. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the Cash App, Super Chat, all that good stuff, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free.
Hit that like button, man. We got 330 people in the building, man.
You know what I'm saying? Early live. But let's read this one more time, man. I'm going to read it, right? To the left, the comment over here where this is what Fuchsia's wrote. Like I said, yeah, it might be over for Thug. YSL members allegedly snitching Young Thug. Says that he was aware of the shooting of Donovan Big Nut Thomas and orchestrated it. All right. Now, this is the details that came out, exactly what the paperwork is saying. Hold on, here's the paperwork. See, I don't think it's some made-up shit.
And I'll read through that again if y'all want.
Oh, they say you sounded like Floyd, though, last time, but we're going to talk about it.
So, yeah, they did say that. Moolah said that. He started that.
But look, it says new documents released indicate that some YSL members may have turned on Young Thug. Multiple suspects stated that Young Thug was aware and orchestrated the killing of Donovan Thomas. That's Big Nut. OG Nut, same thing, right? One member, Kenneth Copeland. Now, remember, we just looked at a picture of somebody named Kenneth Copeland from Georgia. We don't know if that's the same dude, but it might be. Allegedly told police that he was with Jeffrey Williams Thugger when he rented a silver Infiniti from Hertz on January 7, 2015. He confessed that the same Infiniti was the one used in the hit on January 10th, 2015. That's 3 days later, right? Multiple eyewitnesses stated that they saw Thug at a gas station near the murder scene just minutes after the shooting. Copeland also confessed that Thug met up with him and some members that told him they just killed Nut when they got into his car. He also confessed a member met up with the suspected shooters at Young Thug's Midtown Atlanta condo before fleeing to Miami. So he's saying he's YSL. This Kenneth Copeland. 356 in the building. I don't think they offered him nothing yet. They got him. They might have.
That's him, bro. That's him. They said, damn, Lil Woody, Kenneth Copeland, you used to be the most gangster. I guess his name is Lil Woody.
Take a screenshot and send it to my email.
This on Reddit.
Oh, it's on Reddit? Reddit, which one?
Just put in, it says, damn, Lil Woody, Kenneth Copeland, you used to be the most gangster out of YSL. And they got rap beside him.
Take a screenshot and send it to me.
This is crazy, yeah, boy.
They got a picture of him or no?
They got a picture of him sitting down.
This same dude right here? Look.
It looks like the same dude. Yeah, it's him.
Send the pic. Where my Atlanta dudes at, man? Get some dudes from Atlanta in here, man.
Yeah, they say used to be the most gangster.
Is this the rat, man? Somebody tag some Atlanta dudes, man.
I just sent it to you. Text it to you. Damn, son. Lil Woody, that's his name.
Lil Woody?
That's what they call him, Lil Woody. They say he was the most gangster out of YSL.
Damn.
And he probably was on the phone with Thug. He was with, shout out to Live IT. Shout out to my Detroit hustlers, man.
Fact, man. Shout out to Detroit, man.
Shout out to Detroit, man. We definitely got to tap. When we go mobile and start hitting the road, Detroit is one of our first stops, man. When that superseding indictment came with about, one of my homies was fighting in his indictment back in 97. When that superseding indictment came with about 31 people, and he only knew about 5 of them, he took the plea immediately.
I just sent it to, hold on. So Little Woody, he was the gangster out the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I can't do it. I gotta do it on my IG.
Lil Woody, man, he been ratting though. Thug said something about him in that bad song with Lil Baby. What he said, Lil Woody? What's the verse he said? Splash 35. He said, I ain't from the A, but ATL people said that's him. Kobe Irving, what's the numbers? Always bringing the facts. That's what we do here, man. We don't, like I said, we don't spread conspiracies, man. We gonna go off paperwork, documentation, shit like that. You feel me? You gotta be validated, man.
Damn, little Woody. That sounds like he was a gangster.
That's what they said. Gangsta in YSL. Yeah, damn, little Woody. Niggas be gangster till motherfuckers throwing football. This is what they saying in the comments on this shit, man. Oh, they got the word. They got it's gossip of the city T. That's it. Gossip of the city T. That's the site. They got the paperwork. That's him.
Hold on, I'm setting it up.
Yeah, they got it. They this is private too, though.
All right, I got it. Hold on. $3.99. I hitting the building. Hit the like button. Man, about to see what they talk about.
You got the paperwork now. You got the whole the paperwork now. You could probably boom this.
Look, that's what it says. That's the same picture we just showed, B. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Same dude. We're gonna read the article about it real quick. This is Dan Liddy.
We got another picture of him on Reddit too. He throwing up the signs. Him and some other dudes. They outside. You got a slide. It's 3 pictures. The paperwork, him throwing it up.
You only sent me one pic.
No, I'm talking about on Reddit. If you can't go on Reddit,
I can go to Reddit in a minute.
That's why I said it's on the paper. The full paperwork is on Reddit. I'm on Reddit.
Hold on, listen, B. What does it say when they say the most gangster out the crew tells? What does that say for the streets, bro? What does that say?
Over. It's over. You already described all that gang shit.
Let's read this case though, B. What if it was this case that made him start telling? Hold on.
The case with the girl, November 2021.
Let's read it. Let's see.
He got picked up before they did.
That's what I'm saying. Look, it says a former South Fulton police officer is in custody after she says she tampered with evidence against her boyfriend, right? He was in the investigation. Look, as part of an operation targeting drug dealers and gang members in the metro Atlanta area. They found a gun in his car. He was charged with possession. What if it with a gun, B? What if he's told on the gang over a gun charge, B? Oh, he coming right back. What if he told on gang over a gun charge? Yeah. Convicted felon with a gun. He didn't want to go do the 10. What if he didn't want to do the 10, convicted felon with a gun? And he said, nah, I'm telling on, he's telling on bodies, he's telling on everything. You gotta light the blunt to that. It's nasty out there, man. How old is Thug? 29? Well, he's in his 30s already. He like Meek age, right? So he might be in his 30s. Troy Ave was right. The streets are myth. Well, what if he told on a gun charge? That's all I'm saying. He said, why do 10 when you could tell on a friend? He told on more than a friend. He told on the whole gang. He told on the whole gang. Little Woody, I don't remember. I never really dived all the way deep into who was the entourage around Thug and all that. You understand what I'm saying? I knew about like Doc and all them, but I never knew like the aunt that didn't rap. He ain't rap, right? So like, yo, B, what if he told on a gun charge, told on the whole gang? You on mute.
That might cause it all. He just came home from the feds in 2018.
That's what I'm saying. He got the gun, convicted felon with a gun, right? He didn't want to go do the 10. And he said, you know what? I'm telling on the whole gang, man, Thug included. What do you think about that? What do you think if that was the cause?
I'm gonna put this right here, man. And listen.
Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. First one with it, man. What's the numbers TV? 40 people in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We on our way to 80,000 subscribers, trying to hit 100K.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel me? Now when y'all go to talk your group chats and all that, you know this real what's going on. Yo, little Doc, little Woody that told. You feel me? I don't gotta be assuming shit. He told because the gun charge he caught. You know what I'm saying?
It dates back to January 18th. If you gotta put up the paperwork, bro. If you can go on Reddit, can I send you the link on Reddit?
I go on Reddit. It says it's on Atlantaology. They said.
Yeah, Atlantaology. They got the pictures of him throwing up he over there on Cleveland. They outside throwing it up. Thug ain't in the picture though, but some other, members.
Damn, little Woody.
He said, yo, in the comments, they saying facts. This is the comments on Reddit. Facts. Niggas fold like a lawn chair every time. This is what the streets is saying. Then they said, oh, you big tough gangster who ain't gonna fold then, huh?
Hold on, finally.
Then this is what people saying. This is how you know the streets is fucked up. In the comments, they said, they on Reddit, they said when you snitch on a nigga, you get less time or no time. When you don't snitch, you're gonna do more time or the max. Whoever tell first got the advantage. That's what they saying in the
tell you too. They tell you they say he beat you to it if you take too long to tell your man tell. He's sitting on the brick.
Mm-hmm.
Woody. That's the paperwork.
The paper, you might can zoom in, but they talk about 2015.
They can read that. Little Woody.
Like Jay Moolah said, ain't no streets, just sidewalks and civilians. That's a fact.
They got more paperwork too up here. Hold on. Right here. Can't really see that shit.
More paperwork on YSL with Lil Woody?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read it. I'm not going to read it like Floyd, like Moolah say.
It's something different too. It's something different. You might want to read it, yeah. It's something different from what he said in the other paperwork. Probably screenshot it and then turn it the right way, and then you can. Where my Atlanta folks at, man? Oh shit, St. Laz in the building. That's the real Laz.
What's the number? Salute. Shout out to St. Laz, man.
Rikers Island Story King.
There you go. It's the paperwork. It says, all right, it says February 20th, 2015. Ma Jones called me at 17:21 hours advising she had just spoken with Franklin. Franklin told her that he was driving down the road when an unknown male began shooting at the car. He did not know the reason why the person shot at him. He told her he crashed the vehicle and left it on the scene. The conversation with Ms. Jones and I was audio recorded. I say victim. I guess Kenneth Copeland got shot. Kenneth Copeland was arrested for this is February 21st, 2015. Victim Kenneth Copeland was arrested for probation violation and transported to Fulton County Jail on February 20th, 2015. Investigator Jay Thorpe obtained an order of production to take Copeland to headquarters for an interview. At approximately 1600 hours, I arrived at headquarters to assist interviewing Copeland in reference to the recent shooting surrounding the death of Donovan Thomas. Oh, this is Nut got killed in 2015?
Mm-hmm. 7 years ago.
He said at the time, Copeland did not give any further insight on the homicide. I then questioned him in reference to the drive-by shooting that occurred Thursday night with his child and girlfriend present. Copeland provided me with the name Tay as the person he recognized. I showed Copeland a lineup which included a photo of Octavius Franklin. Copeland was unable to identify Franklin. He stated there is another Tay, but does not know his real name. Copeland advised Tay has a brother named Wu, who is a well-known blood member. I know Wu to be Javante Fleetwood. Through further investigation, I was able to locate his brother, Delevante Fleetwood. I compiled a photo lineup that included a picture of Fleetwood to show Copeland. Copeland positively to identify Fleetwood as the shooter. He been a rat.
He been a rat. YouTube gang, that's a
He been a
fact.
rat.
That's a fact. He been a rat.
And they let him back in the circle.
440 in the building, y'all. Go subscribe to St. Laz. He in the building with the G's.
He been a rat. And they let him back in the circle. Thug didn't know about this shit here. They let him back. They let him back amongst them.
Philly in the house. Moolah in the building.
Moolah in the building. It's original What's the Numbers? Original Mobb members.
This shit nasty, bro. They trying to bury Thug, man.
I ain't gonna say him loud.
Look, he got locked up in November for the gun. And they saying all that shit started, what, January?
They picked him up like April.
Columbia in the building, South Carolina.
Kenneth Copeland. Damn, little Woody.
Copperfield, I see you. Kobe Irvin. He said, dude probably been doing all that gangster stuff because they look what it says. It says, damn, little Woody, you was used to be the most gangster out of YSL.
Yeah, that's what it says.
You know, YSL got a bunch of gangsters in it. Dude done shot the police 7 times. They got dudes that allegedly spun on Nut. So there's a few gangsters in YSL. They saying you used to be the most gangster out of all of them.
All of them.
Streets is a myth, man. Hang it up. Put the jersey in the rafters, man. Put this shit in the closet somewhere.
Like Moolah said, man, it's sidewalks and civilians.
Phoenix in the building.
We was warned.
He said, yo, Batty Poleroy, y'all going to talk about 1090. That's too blood for me. I'm good on
that. Nah, we ain't talking about that. Go to them.
The blood, talk about the blood.
Yeah. We
shout out to all of them.
Yeah, shout out to them. We talking about this. This is what the people came to see. They ain't come to see 1090 Jake and Albany projects. It's on his page.
His name as Woody as not Woody. Kevin Lyles, I don't know. Let's see how much more shit come out if they at the real trial. They was at the preliminaries and the bail hearings and all that.
All I know is on this shit right here, they say through his investigation, DDA Sprinkle advised of the following. The suspects, he said, advised of the following. The suspects fired their weapons from a silver Infinity rented by Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug. That's what it says, dog.
He's a king. Yo, look, Laz in the building. Let me tell you a real quick Laz story, though, B, right? So, you know, I be tapped in with his paid lives and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, one time he was on the live, you know, I was playing with the YouTube shit. Like, you know, say I was dropping the episode thinking once I drop it, that's a wrap, right? Yeah. And he like, yo, you know, if you got like 90-some episodes, that's enough for syndication, all type of shit, like talking about real TV shows, right?
Yeah.
And he like, you know, if you got, so you could do the same thing with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit again if it didn't get the push it out the first time. Yo, B, I started doing that, no lie. 3 of my biggest videos, 750,000, 500,000, 400,000 is reruns that I would have never did
if you wasn't listening to him.
That's what, so you feel me? That's real. Each one teach you feel me?
Each one.
Like I said, and that was on a live stream. That was a Jew. You know how much I made? How much I made that month, B?
I already know. We over
10,000 something. I made 10 bands that one back to back. So shout out to Laz for that. I would have never do. You feel? He sparked an idea in my head. You feel me? But like I said, yeah, Woody a rat though, man. That's my quick last story. Being that he in the building now.
Yeah, Woody is a rat though, bro. He already said. Then he said, as it passed the aforementioned address where Thomas stood, DDA Sprinkle was able to locate and confirm the signed rental agreement between Hertz Car Rental and Jeffrey Williams.
He from Mechanicsville? That's what y'all saying now? Woody's from Mechanicsville? That's not Atlanta. Ain't that a while away?
No, Mechanicsville is near. All that's all around. Mechanicsville, all that's. Mechanicsville's part of Atlanta too.
Yeah, that's a fact. It don't go like they used to.
The rental was rented by Young Thug. It wasn't his grandmother. They said they got a signed rental agreement between Hertz Rental Car and Jeffrey Williams. DDA Sprinkle obtained records from the Hertz Corporation, which revealed that Williams rented a 2014 Infiniti Q50 on January 7th, 2015. Williams applied his signature to the rental contract, which matched the signature on Fulton County indictment 1-4C such and such, to which he pled no contest to a possession of controlled substance charge. So he caught a charge, and that's, oh my God, dog.
Wonka said, I got none but respect for What's the Numbers TV. I'm from LA, and this channel keeps it solid every time, whoever you talk about. That's what we try to keep y'all informed on some real shit.
Yeah, definitely.
I got G Sauce back in the building. I just mentioned D Sauce yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I should have been a studio gangster. That's
Yo, they said Williams was in the oh man.
I don't even think they offering Thug nothing. I think they trying
they're gonna offer him because they don't want to listen. The government is always gonna offer you an out. It might be a lot of it might be a lot of numbers because trials cost money, bro.
But he got to go to trial to try to get back on appeal, right? Because if he cop out, he can't appeal nothing, right?
I mean, you can't. But see, that's what they're saying. They're gonna offer you. They're gonna always offer you a plea because trials cost money.
But I'm saying you can't appeal you can't appeal a plea agreement though, right?
You can ask for
right?
Now you can ask for like after a time you can ask for like like if say they give you like you plead out and they give you a lot of time you can ask for like I forgot compassionate
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You go to trial, you can pick that shit apart and try to get an appeal at any time throughout the whole shit, right? Like if you go to trial, right?
What?
You could like pick that shit apart and try to find any type of appeal reasons.
I mean, you could do ineffective. You could like because your lawyer misrepresented you. You can use though, but they gotta grant you that though. You know what I'm saying? Ineffective counsel. It's mad shit. Like sometimes your lawyer do something during trial to make it so that it could get appealed because of that. Like I've had an attorney that did something during the trial. So he said it'd be good grounds for like he did something like after because he knew that what the direction it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So he did something during the trial. But that's Lil Woody right there, man.
Little Woody, man. I don't feel bad because he's a rat, so I don't feel bad putting his picture up and shit.
They said Williams and the shooting suspects were members of Young Stoner Life Street Gang. Williams is one of the founding members of YSL Criminal Street Gang. Donovan Thomas Jr. was a high-ranking member of the Inglewood family.
I don't know. I ain't putting that on baby Dominic. 500 in the building. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. What's the number?
What they say
on Instagram?
Now, I mean, like on Reddit, they saying that's why he probably said that because they went to that Reddit page on that thing. They say they talking like that on that page.
They talking about the 2 indictments coming up. They trying to say it's 4 PF and all that. Like they've been saying that.
Yeah, they're trying to say that they waiting on Thug, waiting on Baby to come to Atlanta for his concert.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, they were beefing over some gang shit allegedly, and they said, "Why would Thug have a rental with his name? Let him slide."
They saying he getting picked up August the 10th. That was yesterday, man.
That's crazy that they would slide in the rental car. That's a little crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Trap politics in the building.
And then I mean, sure. And Lil Woody get caught with the hammer, and he let it all loose. Like, yo, I can't go through this time. After he done already told on the dude.
Right there, look at this. Let me put it. Look, on October 27th. There you go, right there. He got stopped and found with a handgun inside his car. He got charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. What that hold be? What's the max on that?
I mean, it started 5. I mean, most of the time that's 5 years, really, like automatic, really, in the feds.
That's 5 in the feds?
Yeah, automatic. 5. It depends if you got. It depends, but it's automatic. Like usually 5. 5 is the least. That's the minimum, usually.
Yeah, we touching on this topic.
Yeah, he was all. Yeah, listen, bro. Listen, this is him. He was off the porch. Get to know Kenneth Copeland, aka Little Woody. Talk about starting to rap after 4+ years in a federal prison.
Oh, so he is a rapper.
Oh man, son. If you scroll down on that Atlantaology, he got an off the porch thing too.
Damn, Little Woody.
And they talk about YSL affiliation and more.
Oh man. Yeah.
Get to know him. Starting to rap after 4 years in
the dime when he got
to the feds after he snitched the first time.
Oh man.
He didn't think that was gonna come out. This shit.
DB. He said, "Damn, I know DB turning in his grave. His brother a snitch."
Zone 4, Uncle Sam. DB must have been that dude. DB turning in his grave. His brother and shaking my head. DB must have been a real one.
So who's more of a snitch, Woody or ASAP Relly?
Relly's a snitch too.
Relly's a snitch too?
This is what Gospel of the City T said. I doubt Young Thug comes home. His people have rolled.
He gonna come home, but it's like, when will he come home? Oh, I seen him. No, listen. El Dorado Red, right? Let's touch on this. He was in Atlanta. He got locked up for killing Little Fat. Okay, you know who Little Fat was, right? Betty? Nah. Little Fat was the dude from Boosie Independent, or one of them songs he got.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He got locked up with a dude from the West Coast that was sending weed to Atlanta.
Yeah.
They tracked Little Fat with some.
I remember that. That was on a show on
TV. They tracked him with like an exotic car. The exotic car had a tracker, so if people run with the car, they could locate the car and get it back. So they gave the tracker to the dude's peoples, and El Dorado Red was tied up in that. Allegedly, he got some dudes from his hometown to come and they killed dude in the parking lot of the hospital while he was waiting for his baby to be delivered. This is all, you can go look all this up, right? He got life. Like, he got like 35 years or 40 years or some shit.
In the state.
He home though. He out.
He out on a pill?
When he first came home, he had an ankle monitor on. He talk about this. He do a Big Facts podcast and all that. He go look it up. So think I'm just making shit up. He talk about it. But my thing is, bro, he had life, like 30-some years. He's home right now.
We might have found some pill. Like, Young Thug got his brother out. Remember? He murdered somebody too.
Down south, they be finding little loopholes. They coming home.
But all I know is this right here. Gospel of the City T said, DA wants Young Thug. They believe he's the reason behind a lot of Atlanta crime. Also, it will be more people to tell on him. He's the leader. He said people on Lucci's side talking too. It's the reason they said it's the reason they haven't been to trial or sentenced. They can't sentence anyone until Thug is in jail. Then they credit the informants with less time. So then it says there's an officer who was involved with his people. He was messing with the officer. Talking about Lil Woody. He was messing with the officer and got caught in her car with guns and stuff. To save himself and her, he's cooperating.
And that's when they're gonna put the whole story together. When they get both sides of the story, why I retaliated, who killed who after they killed this person, who did this after they did this. They're gonna get the whole story, and it's gonna be impossible for them to beat any type of case. They all gonna have to take plea deals. That's what's gonna happen. They all gonna have, the whole case is gonna be right.
The informants can't get sentenced until Thug is sentenced. And then that's when they get credit for their cooperation.
It was good. El Dorado probably did beat the case. I'm just saying, as far as like he had that time, I seen it. I seen the trial. I seen when he got convicted and they sentenced him. I watched the shit. And then he came home right now. He probably did beat it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I seen him come back off of 40 years, some crazy shit like that.
Damn, Lil Woody got caught with that hammer and let it all go. And I think
Thug he snitched, but he got locked up right here, October 27th. Batty told him, but he got locked up before this, though, in the paperwork.
He got locked up in 2015. He did 4 years in the feds. It's on. He did 4 years. He did 4 years in the feds.
He said they let Thug out, he would kill again. Thug did not charged with no murders, though. So how you saying again? He's not even charged with no murders. Everything we saying right now is all coincidence. It's like circles. They saying they seen him outside at a gas station, not in the car doing the
shit. They using phone records. They pinging phones, and his phone pinged in the area. Then that corroborates their story.
As far as him having knowledge or him orchestrating it.
Like, all right, boom. The fact of the matter, the rental car agreement says a lot. The rental car agreement alone. And then him in the area, and then all of these other guys, and then all of they shit pinging in the same spot. Then it ping, and then it go from there. Then it ping at his Midtown condo.
No, no. That's the dude saying they met up at the condo. It pinged at downtown.
No, they said it pinged at the condo too. Like, I'm gonna read it to you. They pinged at the condo too. It pinged at the gas station and it pinged at his Midtown condo. They using cell phone shit.
That's crazy.
And he said Lucci people snitching too.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. When that story comes out, we're gonna have the whole story. That's what I'm saying. We'll have both sides.
But it might be Lucci people snitching on Thug.
Oh man,
you feel me?
That's nasty work, bro. Yeah, Thug and them shot me, shit like that.
It might be Lucci and them people snitching on Thug, bro. For
They try to say Lucci allegedly snitched after they tried to cut him in jail. Remember?
Yeah, that was speculation, yeah. But like I said, it might be Lucci people snitching. Like the thing says, people on Lucci's side talking about Thug. I'm telling you, they throwing shit on Thug too, bro. And they throwing shit on like Ken OG said, kids in need of guidance. Both sides are telling.
He said Charlemagne told us Thug. How Charlemagne know Thug a shooter? He just going up stuff every hearing.
Yeah.
I never seen Thug shoot nobody. But I did listen. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna be on no ignorant shit. Niggas that I know in the A, they definitely told me Thug is super patched in. Like niggas on payroll really just like jump off a cliff for him. I definitely heard that. I can't lie about that.
I mean, look what Birdman did. Listen, all of that shit. All right, so I'm asking you, when they shot at Lil Wayne tour bus, was that after after Nut got killed?
No, listen. Nut was in the videos when he was messing with Birdman.
I know what I'm saying, but remember when they shot Lil Wayne tour bus, the other nigga that got picked up?
Nut was still alive
before after Nut got killed.
I think that was in 2015. I think that was Nut was still alive. I think that was that summer that Rich Gang was taking off. That happened when that happened in the beginning. I think Nut was still alive at that time. You could look that up. All you gotta do is Google when Lil Wayne tour bus got shot up. Now we found this. All I did was Google his name, Kenneth Copeland, and it's popped up. Then come to find out, we go to Reddit, and that's Little Woody right there.
Little Woody, man.
Used to be the most gangsta out of YSL. But be one more time. So what does it say when the most gangsta out the crew?
Go back to the picture. Show him sitting on the brick, man.
All right. Hold on.
Oh, let them tell it.
What? Pause. That was crazy. Hold on. I had to find the pic again, man. Find the pic of Little Woody. Oh, it's right here. I see it. This is the other one. Hold on. We can't play it, but I'm going to show it. He said Wayne ain't been the same since that incident. Look. Get to know Kenneth Copeland, a.k.a. Little Woody, about starting to rap after 4+ years in federal prison. Why? He had no YSL chain or nothing, though. He might have been like a straight, you feel me?
Affiliated, but he was evidently putting in work over there on Cleveland. And they ran to tell him that they bodied Nut. Evidently, he was putting in some kind of work. They ran to tell him, yo, we just killed Nut. And he told them the gas station they was at and all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where they had the powwow. And then we all went to Thug condo in Midtown. And then them niggas broke out to Miami.
$520 in the building, man. Hit the like button, yeah. Hold us down. Hit the cash app, super chat, all that good stuff.
The streets is a myth, bro.
It's nasty.
The rappers ain't safe. The rappers need to leave the streets alone, my nigga.
Just
rap about what the fuck you're doing now.
Look, I'm just going off what they said, right? Say you used to be the most gangsta out of YSL, right? Imagine if you with the dude, he done lay shit down, he done caused some robberies, you feel me, just held you down a few times when niggas came looking for you or you got some shit in the club. Just so at the end of it all, it just fucking take the stand and tell on everybody, bro. Like, this shit. We need to just leave this shit alone, man. I don't know why we be hunting each other down, trying to kill each other anyway, man. Shit, nasty work.
Mm-hmm.
And is this shit over money though? Is any of this shit over money?
It's gang shit, bro. It's gang shit. Because they probably looking at, like Lucci and them is looking at, they ain't had no reason to kill Nut. Like you were just with this nigga on the bus with Bird, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why, I'm gonna tell you the reason why why Nut was on, because he Inglewood families, and Mac 10 from Inglewood, my nigga.
I know, but he not families. Mac 10 is he's Bosco set, Queen Street. Mac 10 is Queen Street though. He's not families.
What's up, Moolah?
Yo.
What's up, man?
Nah, that shit started with Rich Homie.
It started with Rich Homie?
Yeah, remember Rich Homie and Thug was Rich Gang together.
Uh-huh.
Niggas split. You gotta remember, look, Gucci's with that label TGI, whatever the fuck. And then Rich Homies was with TGI, right? Rich Homies with them first.
Yeah, he was with him. Yeah, he was.
They was beefing. It was really a label beef. That's why, because Young Thug started his own shit with YSL. He was fucking with Birdman. And he was really, and TGI, whatever, had Rich Homie. Rich Homie fell off. That's why Lucci stepped up. And Lucci was not man. So when he killed him, that's when Lucci got into it and got his niggas involved. But it started with Rich Homie and Thug beef. That's why. That's where it really started at. Niggas ain't know that.
I remember Rich Homie was in that deal with that dude. Like he was getting money and shit. Then then I know
Rich Homie was not me at first.
because Lucci said that Lucci started fucking with the dude too afterwards. I remember that Lucci was fucking with him.
He got signed after Rich Homie.
Yeah, he was fucking with him.
He's Rich Homie 2.0. It started with Rich Homie, bro.
But Nut is the one that brought Lucci to that same dude.
Yeah, because that's who was funding all the shit at that label. He was funding that label.
Who?
Nut, he was funding that label.
I heard the dude that was running the labels get money too. That might have been Nut Man, but they were maybe partners.
Yeah, nigga, that was his man, as a business partner, bro. It started from the label, bro. And then Thug, because they was fucking with each other. They was all in the Da Vinci video, all of that with Rich Gang. It started right there when Rich Homie Quan started splitting with Young Thug. Young Thug started getting more money to Rich Homie and all of that shit. And they started picking sides and shit like that. And that's when, after that, that's when Wayne shit got shot up. Niggas started splitting, and then guess who started coming up? Lucci started coming up. And Lucci like, man, fuck that. These my niggas. I'ma slide these niggas. My brothers and them niggas shine homies. Fuck it, we sliding for them. Because Rich Homie Quan wasn't blood. Nigga, remember he just turned blood 5 years ago.
I remember Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan was in somebody we know pocket. Like we know somebody that was in his pocket, really. Like hold them down, and they affiliated. So
exactly. Years later, after that whole situation, Rich Homie he got out of that. He dodged that shit, and they took mad blood from that nigga. It was over some money, bro. All that shit started with some bread. The niggas was doing business together. That shit started over some bread.
We gonna tackle. All right,
it's crazy.
That. All right, Moolah.
All right, bro.
Letting y'all know. I remember they did have issues over because Rich Homie stopped fucking with Birdman and them.
He did. He stopped fucking with him first. I remember that.
Some people
but
say
I know YFN Lucci was signed to the same label Rich Homie was on originally.
But Lucci came up after them, right? Lucci
came up after like, but Rich Homie couldn't. I'm gonna tell you when Rich Homie fizzled after he did the little VH1 shit with for Little Kim and couldn't spit Biggie verse right. His shit went downhill after that. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, when you try to do the fucking they set him up.
Yeah, and he didn't know Biggie shit. They set him up like.
Rich Homie still be dropping music. It just ain't as popular like when I walk through and all that shit that he was dropping.
When he was when the Rich Gang, that mixtape was probably one of the best mixtapes.
No, but right after he left, he dropped a couple hits too, and then it just went quiet for him.
But I know Lucci was on the same label, so Lucci was definitely on the same label, bro.
Let's get to Little Tug, man. Little Woody, man, he's doing bad. They trying to send Thug up the river, man. What do you think? He gonna cop out like Cass, man?
Who? Thug?
Or
He might be forced to, bro. I mean, his lawyer's gonna tell him like, "Yo, dog. Like, I mean, we could definitely, but if you get convicted, they're gonna give you a lot of time. We might could work out a way on appeal. Things could change, laws could change, whatever. But like, in the best interest. But like, if like, all right, it depends on what the DA comes with him. Say they give him a plea for 40. Like, all right, this thing about this. That's like Big Meech and Southwest T, right? They go to trial, they get life. They cop out, they take 30. They got a date. You know what I'm saying?
30 as a rapper, a successful rapper with no drugs, no murder, no nothing is crazy. With $1 million defense team is crazy. I think he rolls the dice before he takes 30.
You think he rolls the dice?
Be able to throw some of them gang enhancements and all that shit back after the fact. I know
how many people are testifying, bro.
See murder, right? They got him on murders and shit. And they've been trying to get him home forever. He's been close allegedly a few times coming home. He hasn't. I don't see Thug doing life for no, like, if he don't get, now if they throw murders on him, then all right, it's a different story. But with the charges he got right now, the guns and the whatever, I don't see him doing life for that. Nah, I don't see that.
You don't see him doing life for that?
I don't see Thug doing life, bro. I see maybe a dub the most.
Well, a dub, his career is over.
But I'm only saying a dub because look at the shit that he's charged with, though. Like
they might come with a plea for a dub.
I would love to say
if he goes to trial, he takes them to trial, and they find him guilty. He is getting consecutive sentences for each fucking count, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to say 5 or 10, he be home. I would love to, but the way it's looking right now, you gotta like.
But it's think about all the rappers that's like, free, like Drake, all the rap. I mean, that's their man. They supposed to do that.
Let's say this, right? They got Little Woody right now, though, right? Let's say they get somebody who was actually in the car that did some of these shootings to tell.
That's mean like Yak Gotti or somebody.
Then what? What if that they getting Little Woody? What if they get somebody that was actually on some of these shits to implicate Thug? Or what if somebody that's on Lucci's side implicate Thug? I didn't even think about them telling on Thug.
Then you got the dude that shot the police. Like
AR went to trial and took 45. That's why he went to trial, so he could try to give some of that back. AR he didn't cop out to 45. He took it to trial and got sentenced to 45.
45. He ain't getting no life. There ain't no murders attached to this shit. It was a drug conspiracy.
He said you get life for one murder, but he's not charged with the murder.
No, but they can do like how they did. Like Terrence Gangsta Williams said, like they didn't convict him of the murder, but they used that and like yeah. So that's what they're gonna do. If Thug goes to trial, he blows. That's what they're gonna use, bro.
He said this is a RICO, but the same thing they said with Shotty and all them, right? Shotty got 15, Melly got 12. They ain't get 25 to life. They had RICO shootings, all types of shit.
Copped out though. They copped out, and they ain't go to trial.
Who says Thug won't cop out?
If they come with maybe something like that, then yeah, he might. Like if his lawyer can get him 12 years.
You think Thug cops at 12?
Nigga, I would. If I got niggas lining up to tell on me, like I said, if I'm reading my motion discovery, I'm gonna give you a prime example with my case.
It's like
I know who the fucking person was. You know what I'm saying? Now I could go to trial, but they could roof my dice. But they like, we're gonna offer you 3 years, and I got a record. I could go to trial. Because I already know, like, you know what I'm saying? But I look at my situation, I'm black. I'm in a white town. It ain't gonna be a jury of my peers because it's gonna be hardly misrepresented by them because I'm in a mostly white town. So they're gonna paint this picture of me and then they might roof my dice. Even though she did like she motherfucking like my private invest like they because they was offering me way more time in the beginning. Then when she OD'd and my private investigator had all that information, that's when they came and wanted to negotiate.
He's gonna have all that because he got a great lawyer. So he's gonna have all those behind the scenes shits and those. He's gonna have all that. But is that enough to get him 12, 10? Some people saying RICO, they ain't coming with nothing under 25. It's not the feds. And then that's what we talked about earlier, though. We spoke about this, though.
I'm going to tell you, the feds are watching this case. They watching it. They watching the case. Now, it could come to a point in time where it might get out of Atlanta's hands, where they're like, all right, boom, this is what the state will do. The state will dismiss it, and the feds will pick it right up.
Yeah, the only reason why I don't see that is because I said the DA, she's just coming in, she's fresh on the scene. I think they want her to get convictions, like they want her to so I don't see the feds cutting their throat, but I'm pretty sure the feds
if it look like that she can't, then that's when they'll step in.
I might lose it or something.
Yeah, that's when they'll step in.
But this was like a layup, though. Come on,
that's what your Big Cab official said. All them charges, I copped the 12 immediately.
He said, "Little Woody snitch, Kenneth Copeland."
Kenneth Copeland, Lil Woody.
Yeah.
Damn, Lil Woody, Kenneth Copeland. You used to be the most gangster out of YSL.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised the feds ain't take that gun case, but they still can. The gun case is fresh. It's from May. They still can, bro. The feds can still take the gun case. They took the gun case in Taxstone shit. That's what Taxstone got the time for in the feds, the gun.
Yeah. And that murder's still sitting. I think he's going to get manslaughter and come home.
It's the state RICO, state pen, horrible everywhere. Yeah. I mean, listen. You see them dudes that got convicted of Mobb Aubrey shit, they don't want to go to the state, man. They want to go to the feds.
He said, what people don't know in Georgia, people get 20 years and come home in 5.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, he going to definitely have, if he go to trial, he definitely might find some kind of loophole. His lawyer found a loophole for his own brother and got his brother home on a body. And his brother had a life sentence.
Facts.
He did 11 years.
Oh.
But he just got picked back up in this indictment. Facts is called dual sovereignty. Feds could surely pick it up. That's the fact. That's the facts. If now, this is the thing about it. If he goes to court and he wins the RICO, the feds can't pick him up for RICO because that's double jeopardy. But they can find another charge. Like that gun. That gun is a dangerous thing, boy. And them drugs. The amount of drugs. They say he got caught with mad lean in his crib. Mad bottles of lean. And now that's
he's sitting up right now, right? He got 5? He copped out already? He got the RICO too.
He caught the RICO. I didn't know he copped out though. I thought he was still going to trial.
Taxstone should be almost, I think he got 8 years?
No, I'm not saying, I know the head feds is harder than the state, but them 2 dudes that killed him on Aubrey feel they got a better chance of survival in the feds than they do in the state of Georgia. That's why I said that.
Yeah, the Hertz cost is crazy. Those details is crazy. There's somebody else snitching. He's right here. That's what they're saying the snitches.
Yeah, he said they met up with them at the gas station. They named the location. The investigators pinged the phones. My nigga.
Man, that syrup, that shit ain't gonna be nothing compared to everything else.
You know, he got cocaine, syrup, weed, and that hammer. And doing other shit with furthering gang activity in the new indictment.
Damn, little Woody.
Oh, it's not double jeopardy. That's the point of dual sovereignty. It's a loophole for the feds and state to both prosecute. It's in the Constitution. I think he was talking to me. Oh, state is 24-hour lockdown. All I know is all we can do is, man, just
wait and see.
Stream Thug music, man. Stream his music so he gets some bread to take care of his defense. I mean, I know he got bread. He up. But like I said, if his trial take place,
let's see what
they have character witnesses and stuff like that on his behalf. I don't know if that could save him.
Let's see what Thug, real quick, what his network is, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that could save Thug, bro.
They got Thug at 8 to 10 million. Shit. He could run through half of that fight in this case, right? Shit.
I ain't gonna say that. He might run through. He ain't gonna run through 4. I mean, unless
he still got to maintain his
he
life.
got lawyers. He got lawyers for his peoples in the case. Then maybe, yeah.
Still got to pay mortgages and car notes.
That's what they said. The drugs ain't shit. The chopper switch and RICO. He ain't get cold. He got. I don't know what kind of gun it was, but he got cold. I think it was on a Glock, so it might not be no chopper. Yeah, switch on a Glock.
Only thing is that was other people in the crib, so that's the only thing that could somebody take the gun for him. But I don't know who's gonna take a switch.
And that's what they said. All of them, all 4 of them, they got some gang thing, whatever, with them. That shit is wild, bro.
No, you're gonna see cash sentencing coming up.
And see, and Lil Woody did that.
Hit the light.
Lil Woody did that for some leg, and he didn't want to go back to jail.
Shit.
This is what they said on Thug's indictment, right? They said Thug, on his indictment, they said defendant Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, appeared in a song released on social media titled Really Be Slime, with lyrics stating, my nigga, really they slime and we committing them crimes. Hop out and shoot. Roll one up for the game. You want to be slime? We'll catch you a body. Me and Lil Bro, we used to steal from the stove. We had to stick it and go.
He talking about Little Woody?
No, I'm just saying, they were saying like in general.
They say the drugs and the guns were picked up by the feds. We'll see. Just had him.
No, that was a state indictment. The new thing that happened the other day was a state indictment.
Yeah, I still see that 100 acres. He should have moved out there. Hell yeah, got that shit developed. That shit was like in the middle of the
woods. Young Thug was making a development called Slime. What was it called? He just had. Remember his girl he all the land. He was building up with like making a development, gonna have shopping centers and all that. Was it called Slime Land or something? He had just did that. I remember that he had bought and was building homes. But yeah, he was doing all that. He said, Buana said Young Thug need to get OJ lawyers and Snoop lawyers and form a super team. But they say that dude that he got is that guy, though. He got the best lawyer in Atlanta. That same dude he got his brother home off a life sentence for a murder that he shot somebody over $1,200 or $1,500, dog, at a robbery or some shit. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro.
Before we get up out of here, man, we about to wrap this up early live.
Appreciate everybody coming in, man. 535 people in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look at this though real quick. Hold on, B.
Hit this like button though again for us, man.
Come on. Let's just take a look at this. This only a dub, B. This is only a dub, man. Look.
It's Thug, Pooh Shiesty, Rick Pablo Juan, Trap Boy Freddy. I don't know who that dude is between. I don't know who that dude is underneath Thug.
Thug, that's the dude from Baton Rouge, Tech and Maine. That's Hot Boy next to him, right? Or Jack Boy?
Nah, Jack. Well, they free, ain't they?
Look at Chef G.
Rollo.
Oh yeah, what's his name? 42 Doug is in jail too, right?
He in jail, yeah. He in jail. Mozzie in jail too. Mozzie had to turn himself in.
Mozzie. Who that OG Greedo right there?
He about to come home, they say.
Damn, this shit crazy.
Greedo about to come home. Or come home on some house arrest or some shit. Lucci.
They got Moop up there.
Jay, what's his name on the one was on the run from Texas next to Lucci?
TK. Fat Trail.
Casanova.
Shit crazy.
Honeycomb Brazy.
Is it a war on rap or is the rappers just too involved in the streets, man? Which one is it, man? What's the numbers TV? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate everybody pulling up today. Come on, God, Batty Bills in the building like always. Go check out those profile pieces we dropped. You know what I'm saying? Go check out that Stack Stone interview. Shout out everybody.
The source for Thug Implication. Kenneth Copeland is the source for Thug Implication, bro. That's what we've been talking about all day. That's the source. Lil Woody.
Little Woody. That's what they said, Kenneth.
Oh, Lil Woody, one more time before we go, man.
One more time.
So they can see, so these people can see Lil Woody, man.
Little Woody took the cheese, man.
Lil Woody took the cheese for the leg. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home.
Woody. We ain't do it. We ain't making this shit up, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
She was about to lose her job. She might have lost her job. Like, I go front. I got family members that's part of NYPD, right?
Yeah.
So my family member has a car. I'm gonna tell you, this is why she stopped. This is why she left her baby father. This is why she left her baby father.
All right,
My family member, you know, she from, you know, from you know her, you know what I'm saying? She from the hood. But she a good girl, you know what I'm saying? Her baby father was getting to the bag a different way. You know what I'm saying? So he got pulled over in her car, which is with her name, and she got a PBA card and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga had the machine in his car with a whole bunch of blanks.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. Now, IA had to investigate her, bro.
Internal Affairs.
Mm-hmm. Because she's a white shirt. I mean, he ended up copping out on like whatever, getting probation and all that shit. But it was a stain for her that what she had to go through. You know what I'm saying? So she let him go.
Mm.
So he got caught with the hammer. She's an officer. She might have been what they say, a sheriff deputy.
Yeah. She put it on the line for him. She tried to get him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't tell. He told. Yo, we off this though, man.
So this is what he said. Voice of the Block said, Thug said in the song, pull up with Lil Woody and pop at your melon. Pew, 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 pew. Thug said that in the song?
Yeah, though. What's up? Go follow Batty Bills on IG too, man. He be active on there. Follow WhatsTheNumbers TV.
That's bad. If Thug said that
early live, go check it out. You have 500 people in here. Go check it out. It's a good live. We out of here though.
Check it out. Replay gonna be good.
WhatsTheNumbers TV.
What's the number?
All them below. Be the shooter. Batty Bills, what's up? I see you. What's the numbers is adding up? It's a major decision. Subtract the cap from the facts and let you make the decision. The other channels keep your brain all confused. You know the first blog you go for your latest urban news. What's the numbers, Mobb? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. What's the numbers, Mobb? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide, first you hit the like button, then you gotta subscribe. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide,